Good morning. Hello. My name is Niamh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, it is Monday the 28th of December, so we're almost out of 2020. I think today I'm going to do a little bit of a reflection on the year, and I don't know whether I wanted to make it its own video or just include it in a part of this vlog. I don't know. I'm not totally sure what I want to do, but it is, I don't know what time it is. It's like 11 maybe. Me and Dave are just gonna go for a jog onto the next session of Couch to 5k, and it's like your warm-up and then jog for 8 minutes, walk for 5 minutes, jog for 8 minutes. I'm a little nervous. The most I've jogged like at a time has been 5-minute intervals, so upping it to 8, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be really tough, but it's okay because Dave will be with me and Dave won't let me slack off, so that's good. Hope you enjoy the vlog. Let's get moving. Finished our jog. Woo! Woohoo! So we ran 8 minutes straight twice.
Yes.
So we basically ran for 16 minutes overall, which is the most I have ever run, and I am very, very proud of myself. I feel good. I didn't struggle that much.
No, not at all.
I thought I'd honestly be complaining a lot more and just be like, but I was actually fine.
Yeah.
I was actually fine. So yeah. Woohoo! Dave also got me, he got me this headband. Oh my god, the sun. I don't know, can you see? Has it got a little bow or something there? I don't know. But he also got me another one, and I am so grateful for them because my ears always get so sore from the cold when I'm jogging, but they didn't today. Thanks to these. You can see it there now. Thanks to these little cute things, so thank you.
No problem.
Now we're on our way home to shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Must go and do a food shop because let me show you what our cupboard looks like. So we basically just have one kind of cupboard to keep all our like dry foods in and all that. Like, majority just junk. So we've got some biscuits here, there's like honeycomb chunks things here, biscuits, chocolate, and loads more chocolate up there. We need to do a shop to get some food that's not crappy for us into the house. So let's go.
Let's go.
Woo! I got these new coffee sachets. Saw them in Super Value. I have never seen Starbucks do sachets before, so I am excited to try one. I just got a latte one, so let's see how it goes. Dave's having tea.
I like tea.
Yep. So I said I would sit down with my coffee, ready for the first taste test. It smells nice. It does smell nice. It's okay. It's a bit chalky. I'm honestly not too sure about that. I think I prefer other sachet ones. Oh well, it's okay. I'll drink it anyway. I said I'd sit down and reflect on the year that has been 2020. I wasn't too sure whether to just do like a full-on video about this, but I feel like YouTube is going to be like oversaturated with people doing like full-on videos about reflecting on 2020. So I just want to like slip it in here for my own self, or my own sake. I don't know, just for me more than anything, just to kind of to look back on. I mean, was 2020 a good year for anyone? I don't think so. If it was for you, that's great. You lived a miracle of a year if you had a good 2020. A global pandemic, no one saw that coming, I don't think. And I mean, my year started off with January. Dave, my boyfriend, had surgery and he was bedbound for many weeks. I also didn't get into a master's in January, so my year didn't start out great anyway. Like it just started out a bit crappy and just not that fun. I turned 23 in February. Again, it was just a bit of a meh time. Like I literally went up and got ready to go out for drinks with my friends in Dave's bedroom because he couldn't get out of bed. But yeah, it was fine, I think. I'll fully remember it. And then March happened and you know, We all know what happened in March. Things just weren't great. I really struggled throughout the first lockdown. Over the summer then, like, people close to me just were having bad experiences. So it was just kind of an all-around crappy year for like everyone in my life. I'm trying not to think of like all the bad stuff and like what is still yet to come, who knows. There were some positives. There were definitely some positives. I mean, me and my friends and Dave went down to Kerry, which was so lovely, just to get away for a few days, explore Ireland, because I do forget how gorgeous it is. So that trip was definitely fun. Just it was also a reminder of like, look outside and look at the beauty we have here. Like, you know, you don't always need to be going abroad to find nice places. Like, Ireland really is gorgeous. And then of course, probably the biggest highlight of my year was moving out, moving in with Dave. You know, that was such a good decision, and I'm just very, very content here, and we are very content. So yeah, that was probably like the highlight of my year. Other than that, I'm honestly struggling to think of like positive things that happened. I stopped counselling back in March, kind of unintentionally because of the pandemic and everything, and it took me a very, very, very long time to go back and to admit to myself that I needed to go back, but I did. And when did I go back? Maybe like September? I can't fully remember, maybe August, September-ish. I will say that I have actually, on my last session, I made the decision to not make another appointment, because I said to my counsellor, I was like, look, I want to try it on my own for a little bit, because it was the first time that I felt like going into like the last 2 or 3 sessions, I didn't really have much to say, kind of like I always find something that I can talk about, but going into them I kind of felt like I don't really need this right now. So like the last 2-3 sessions, I just felt like I was just going just to go. So that was when I was like, do you know what, let's give this a go by myself. Let's just see how we get on. So that's what I've decided to do. I went on like the 16th of December, about 2 weeks ago. I'm just gonna see how I get on. I'm really unsure about that coffee. Yeah, I think this year, definitely the second half of this year, was when I realized that I've always known I need to take better care of myself, but I really want to take better care of myself, and I have been doing steps to do that basically. Yeah, I mean, overall 2020 was just poop. Oh, one good thing, I suppose, I got really consistent. I got really consistent with YouTube, which I'm really, really proud of. I grew the channel a little bit. I don't know how many subscribers I had at the start of the year, but I have like 300 and something now, so that's a good thing, and I want to definitely keep going with YouTube. I don't fully know like what I'm gonna do like schedule wise and stuff. I feel like I look so pale and my eyes underneath look so dark. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I want to keep up YouTube. I like haven't really thought about a schedule, like if I'm going to keep doing Tuesdays and Fridays. I don't really know. Definitely going to keep up with YouTube, and one good thing from this year was that I did have the chance to really get into it, and I love it. So yeah, now I'm going to talk about some goals for 2021. I got this notebook from my aunt. It's like an Aquarius one. I'm an Aquarius. I don't fully know how much I like am into all that kind of stuff. Like I haven't done enough research or read up about it enough, but I'm not one of these people who's like, I don't believe in star signs. Like I am an Aquarius. That's just what I am. And I don't think I changed. Remember, didn't they bring in a new one? I honestly can't remember if I changed, or if I did I was like, I'm not changing, I'm an Aquarius. But anyway, she got me that, and I'm going to kind of have it, I think, as my like I have a diary that I kind of just dump my thoughts on, whereas I think this might be more of like working on myself kind of journal. I don't fully know. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to share a few of my goals for 2021. So I had goals for this year, but I honestly can't even remember them. I just did not try to stick to them. Because I literally was just like, wrote down like, oh, this is what I want to change or whatever. Whereas this year, I just started writing first, and I just said, I want to do these kind of things. And then from the kind of little paragraphs I wrote on what I want to change or what I want to do, I then pull the goal out of that, if you get me. Look, I'll give you one for example. So the first thing I said is I really do want to be more of a friend to myself. I want to be more forgiving of myself and be less of a critic. I don't want to get mad or annoyed at myself over something small. I want to stop attacking my own brain. Just overall be nice and loving to myself. And so from that little paragraph, my first goal is to be my own friend. I don't think I'm a good friend anyway, and that is something that's hard to admit about yourself. I'm not a good friend, I don't think. When it comes to like the actual friends in my life, I can be a bit crappy. I'll admit that. I'm also the worst friend to myself. That is one big thing I want to get a handle on this year, is to just be my own friend. That's the big one. Just be nice to myself and mind myself like I should be minding my friends. Another one is to vocalize my thoughts. So I have this like thing I do where if I like plan out how I would like my day to go and then it doesn't go that way, I get so mad at myself. But I never like vocalize how I would like the day to go. Like if I'm like, oh, I'd love if me and Dave could do this, and I never say it to him and then it doesn't happen, I get annoyed. But I have no right to get annoyed about that because I never told him if I wanted something to happen. Do you know, like in a way, it makes sense if you know me. It made a lot of sense to Dave. I told Dave all of my goals because I was like, if I have another person who knows them, you know, he can just kind of keep me accountable maybe. That's a big one for me, is to just vocalize my thoughts. Like say what I want to say. Say if I want to do something or if I'd like to think about doing something. Just say it, Niamh. Like it's as easy as just saying it. I'm just gonna go through the rest of them, okay? Here's literally all of my goals that I have written down. The next one is to be more routine / disciplined. I want to give up alcohol. Yeah, I want to stop caring about what people might think of me. I want to take more pictures and videos because I feel like I don't like, yes, I have a YouTube channel and I do capture a lot of memories, but I feel like I don't capture enough personal stuff, if you get me. So I just kind of want to try to take more pictures and videos. I want to put more effort into my friendships, and this comes back to being a crappy friend. I just need to start putting more effort into my friendships because it's a 50-50 thing, right? Can't always be relying on them to make the effort, and if you're not going to put in the effort, they're not going to put in the effort. So I need to put more effort into my friendships. And the last one is I want to get into a master's. That's my 2021 goals. There you go, full transparency. Ooh, Dave, someone's parked it. There you go, oh, look. But I think, isn't that the one that is that was blocking us there recently? I told the camera all of my goals.
Good.
Yeah. I've been talking for 11.5 minutes.
Whoa,
what? As I was saying, yeah, that's just all my goals. I just want to be fully transparent. That is what I'm working on for 2021. Hopefully I actually work on it. Unlike I did this year, I literally did nothing when it came to, I was like, I'll write down goals. Never did anything about going about them. But anyway, that's all my goals for 2021. Let's see how it goes. Let's hope that this year brings a bit more positivity to everyone and just all round goodness. And who knows what kind of year it's going to be, but I feel very ready for it. I'm ready to leave this year behind, but not to forget about the year. You know, like, you know, if you're like, I just want to forget about it all, I don't think we should, because this was such a crappy year, and I feel like we learned a lot about the world and like different, I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm officially not too sure what I'm saying anymore. So that means it's time to stop talking. I hope you have a better 2021. If you didn't have a great 2020, we got this, okay? We'll be fine. We're gonna be absolutely fine, and we're gonna fly through the next year. Yeah? Now, I am going to clean my makeup brushes because it has been a very long time since I don't think I've done it in this house. I don't think I've washed my makeup brushes in this house. Meaning, I haven't washed my makeup brushes since before September. It's December. I have all my makeup brushes that they don't want to focus. There we go. They're all nice and gross, really. I don't use them that often, to be fair, but still, it's been a long while since I brushed them. So I just have a bowl with some like warm water. I popped in some baby shampoo and let's get them cleaned. So they still look pretty manky, especially this one. It's got so much foundation still left in it, like gross. I think this means it's now time to invest in new makeup brushes. Is it? I mean, they're gross. They're gross. I will be honest and say I never really have ever kept care, like good care. I've never taken care of makeup brushes, I'll be honest. I never ever have. I've never been that into makeup, but looking at them there now, I'm like, that's gross. Okay, they just keep falling. I think this is a sign. It's a sign. They're like, get rid of me, please. Like, looking at them there now, I'm like, I should not be putting that anywhere on my skin. That's gross. So I think it might be time to invest. Like, to be fair, any of my like Real Techniques ones I've had for years. Some are pennies. Come on, they're not gonna be great. And I mean, I'm just not taking care of them. I'm thinking, should I just buy a whole new set and then start really taking care of them? I might go do some research on makeup brushes. I am now just prepping dinner. It is, oh my god, it's almost 20 to 6. Okay, I did not think it was that time. So we're literally not gonna be having dinner for like till like 6:30 because the chips that I got, you see them, they're like pre-cut and everything, but these ones, it says they take 35 to 40 minutes in the oven, so dinner's gonna be a little while. But that's okay because I'm not like too hungry yet, but me and Dave were saying we're both gonna be like nice and hungry by the time it's actually ready, and we're having turkey burgers with that. Don't know how to say that, but that is what we're having for dinner. So I'm just gonna stay out here to kind of watch everything. And I got a Kindle, so shout out to my dad, my mom and my dad, just my dad, all three of them, mom, dad and Kevin, I don't know. Shout out to my family members for getting me my Kindle. I'm really happy about it. I had mentioned it to my mom that I kind of wanted one, and she's like, oh, we can get it for you, and I was like, oh no, I was like, that's too much. But yeah, they got it for me, so I'm really happy because I wanted one, because this house is just small. We don't have a lot of space, and I love reading and I really want to get back into reading, but I don't want to keep buying so many books and then just have nowhere to put them. So I was like, it'd be so handy if I had a Kindle, because then everything is on it and stuff. I'm excited. I read the sample for Becoming by Michelle Obama. I'm slow to get into autobiographies and stuff like that because I'm much more of a non-fiction reader. I love non-fiction. While I feel like that her book would be really good, I just wasn't, I wasn't engaged from the get-go, so I left that alone. And then I read the sample to Thursday Murder Club, is it, by Richard Osman. That was really good, so I'm definitely going to end up buying that. But then last night I downloaded the sample for One of Us is Lying. I cannot remember who it's by. I downloaded that sample, One of Us is Lying. It was only one chapter of a sample, and when I finished the chapter I was like, I need to read this. So I bought that. It was my first book that I bought. It's by Karen M. McManus. I think I'm probably butchering her name. There we are, that's her name. One of Us is Lying. It is very good. I'm only 29% of the way through. Yes, I have so much left to go. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. Really fantastic. I'm going to leave off the vlog here because it's probably crazy long already, but I hope you enjoyed it. I just really enjoyed today getting out for the exercise and then just reflecting on how the year has been, and I'm just very ready to start making a few changes in my life. And maybe this is your sign to think about making some changes too. I don't think resolutions are for everyone, and I do believe that you don't have to wait for a new year to make significant changes in your life. I do get that it's just kind of a handy time to start it, but honestly from this week on, there goes the timer, from this week on I am kind of gonna just start incorporating those changes. That's all. I think that's all I want to say. I don't know. Anyway, these chips are ready to come out of the water, so gonna let you go here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already, and I shall see you when I next see you.